Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're reacting to Luxembourg Song Contest 2020 six. There are 8 songs again this year, and honestly, I've really liked the 2 years that Luxembourg have been having this national selection. It's relatively, not too big. 8 songs, that's very nice. And the show, both years I've watched the show, is very nice, and often they also do it in English, so it's very easy to follow along to. I really did like Tolly. My winner though that year was Crick, and last year my winner was actually Laura Thorne with Le Pauvre Maupassant. So that was my winner. So I'm pretty happy with the two entries for Luxembourg, and I really loved their entry last year. It was one of my favorites in Eurovision last year. So let's just pop into the songs. There are 8 songs. They're right here. The only one I think I remember is Lusa, because obviously he's been uh in it before. But besides that, I don't really recognize anyone. Yeah. So I just think we should get started. The first one is Andrew Damatian with the song I'm Damatian. Um, okay, and it's in English and Portuguese apparently. Do. Let's do a big screen. Oh, there's no subtitles. Ooh.
Isolation's making it complicated. Hard to breathe, I'm covered in rust. And stars go by, you're still on my mind.
Okay.
But I do it all again anyway.
Oh, okay.
Weightless in the dark, craters in
Hmm.
my heart. Out of face, out of place in a twilight zone. I'm the Martian.
Ooh.
Stop walking.
I don't like that. I don't like
World's
the
watching.
transition into this chorus. I don't like this chorus.
Way up high up in the night sky, shining. I'm
Okay.
coming way up high up in the night sky. I'm the, I'm the Martian. I'm in the rock and nowhere to stop and give me the keys, ayy.
Hmm.
Moving in orbit, gotta
It's
be
it's quite an
honest, I wanna be,
interesting
but I'm in the
structure.
red, making my bed, trying to breathe, ayy. Gravity gone, don't wanna run, I wanna leap. But stars go by, you're still on my mind. But I do it all again anyway. Weightless in the dark, craters
Hmm.
in my
I'm not
heart.
sure.
Out of phase, out of place in a
It feels a bit
twilight zone.
fragmented, like it's not really.
I'm the Martian.
Yeah, it almost feels like
Stop walking.
2 or 3 songs in
World's
one,
watching.
in a very weird way.
I'm the Martian. Way up high up in the night sky, shining. I'm coming way up high up in the night sky. I'm the, I'm the Martian. Perdido entre planetas sem chão.
Yeah.
Leva saudade
Hmm.
ao
I'm not
pulsar
sure. I don't hate it, but
coração.
it feels just.
Chamo, mas
I don't
soa e o
know.
vento.
I have questions.
Trazendo o mesmo lamento.
Ooh, this is Portuguese, right?
I'm the Martian. Stop walking.
Hmm.
World's watching. I'm
I'm
the
the
Martian.
Martian.
High up in the night sky, shining. I'm coming way up. High up in the night sky. I'm the, I'm
I'm
the
the.
Martian.
Okay. You know what? I am not entirely sure. I kind of liked it, but I kind of thought it was a bit weird too. It had some really nice and cool parts, but also there was something that just wasn't really melting together. I feel like the song felt a bit fragmented, like it wasn't really coming together as kind of like a unity, if that makes sense. I think I want to give it 3 stars though. It's like, I was like, yeah, it's cool, but I'm not convinced about it totally. The next one is Darius, Dar something with Melozina. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I have seen her face somewhere. I don't know where. I feel like maybe it wasn't like in a Eurovision group, so maybe people like it. I don't know. Melozina. It's in French. Yes. Okay. Okay, okay, I have high hopes now. Ooh, and has a good rating. Okay, I'm intrigued. This is Darus with Melusina, and we're recording. Yes.
Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi,
Ooh,
samedi.
this is different.
Mais l'usine se cache, loin
Ooh,
des yeux, près du cœur.
ooh.
Mélusina marche, fait les 100 pas autour du bonheur. Elle
This
ne veut pas qu'on sache
this feels like something France would
ce
send.
qui lui fait si peur.
Mm.
Mélusina se fâche
I like the
si l'on
introduction. I'm
regarde
excited to see where it's gonna go.
de près sa douleur. Elle est comme l'eau, comme
Ooh,
l'eau,
wow,
comme
okay.
l'eau. Elle va puis revient, comme l'eau, comme l'eau.
Ooh.
Comme l'eau, elle se souvient. Comme l'eau, comme l'eau,
It has a
comme l'eau, elle va puis
ooh.
revient.
This feels
Comme l'eau,
I don't know. I really like
comme
this
l'eau,
one. It feels very
comme
different. It
l'eau,
has this
j'attends son
very
retour.
unique French feel. Ooh. And I can like imagine, this staging with this. It has a very anthemic feel.
Mélusine à la pluie, tombe sur moi quand tu pleures.
Hmm.
Et quand tu
And you know what?
t'enfuis
With
dans le jardin,
juries being back in the semifinal,
pousse les
I
fleurs.
think this could do
Je
pretty
t'en
well.
prie,
Yeah. I feel like the
dansez donc
juries would
sur moi.
really respond to this one. The
Je
televoters, though,
t'attendrai ici,
I'm not sure.
sur
It's a
cette
song that can really go both
tes
ways.
cheveux.
We saw it last year with Voyage, where the juries really responded, but the televoters didn't really.
Suis
And I feel like this is kind of a similar
comme
situation where we could have, where, one group really gets it, but another really do not get it. Then...
Lucina. Comme l'eau, comme l'eau, je vais puis reviens. Comme l'eau,
Ooh, I like the tingles.
comme l'eau,
Do-do-do-do.
comme l'eau,
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
comme l'eau,
Do-do.
comme l'eau, comme l'eau. Je vais
Has a
puis
nice
reviens.
melodic, melodic
Comme
line.
l'eau, comme l'eau,
I like this.
comme l'eau. Entends mon refrain.
I would be happy with. Ooh, and we're really building up. It's really, there's really a lot of power now. This is promising. With the right staging, I think this could do extremely well. I want to give that 4, just because I don't want to just give 5 stars, but I really, really like that one. I could definitely see that representing Luxembourg. It has such a, it could be something that France would send. It has that, feeling. Her name is Daria. Okay, so Daria Sus, because her name is Daria Sokova, so I guess it's kind of a way of mixing those. But yeah, it has this really, really beautiful kind of French kind of way of doing things that it just really worked. It just came together. Next one is Eva Maria with the song Mother Nature. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, actually, it's like Danish
From the
songwriters.
start,
That's really interesting.
when all was fun and games, wasn't hard, but all good things can end. Back when I was younger, I planted a seed under the
I really like her voice.
moonlight.
Ooh, her voice is really nice. It
And
has
even
this,
when there's thunder, I go back when I
ooh,
wonder,
like it has like a roundness.
who am I? From the ground to my skin, as I'm howling at the wind, dig my roots in the mud, and I lean my head back, let it out, let it in,
Hmm.
letting go of all my sins. Dig my roots
What was the
in the
title?
mud,
Mother
and I
Nature.
lean my head back. Mother Nature, she knows. Mother Nature, she
Like honestly,
knows.
Considering it's Danish songwriters, this is better than a lot of songs we get in DMGP. So that is honestly quite fascinating. It's a really nice, beautiful, catchy pop song. It doesn't really seem that unique to it, but it just has a really nice feel, you know?
See the
I
leaves,
like this.
how they grow back
And her voice works so well with it,
again.
honestly.
And I heal and learn to love myself again. Even when there's thunder, oh, I don't have to wonder who am I?
Ooh.
The ground to my skin as I'm howling at the wind. Did my roots in the mud and I lean my head back. Let it out, let it in, letting go of all my sins. Dig my roots in the mud and I lean my head back. Mother Nature, she knows. Mother Nature, she knows. I know that Mother Nature, she knows. Mother Nature, she
Ooh. Some violins, some strings coming in here. Very pleasant. Very pleasant. It might not have that, like, instant kind of impact factor that a lot of songs have, but I really like it. It's very simple, but it's. I like it. Yeah.
Mother Nature, she
Nature.
knows.
I like that one. It was nice. I want to give it a 4. It just the feeling was very nice. It might not be a very in your face song. It might be perceived as being quite basic, but sometimes basic is also kind of just pretty nice. And I really enjoyed it. It was just very nice and I really liked her voice. Next one is Hugo 1 with Born Again. Let me just look at the songwriters. Okay. Some Swedish songwriters. Yeah, instantly it has an instant kind of Nordic feel, but with Swedish songwriters it kind of makes sense. It's giving Rejected from Mellow, you know? Ooh, it sounds quite familiar. Hmm. Okay, Fighter. I don't know. It's maybe not my like preferred vibe. And again, but I don't think this is bad at all. It is very safe. Yeah. Born again. Hmm. It's not bad, but it's very safe, you know? It's very, and just like the other song, honestly, both very like playing it very safe, not trying to really do much. Whereas I felt like Melusina, that song was, it was kind of going all in for the vibe that it was trying to really, hone in on. Okay. Hmm. I don't know. two or three, I think. I'm thinking. Think I was born. I'm gonna give it three. It might be generous, I guess, but I don't know. That's what it was giving very middle ground, okay? Okay, that was okay, we have four songs left. The next one is Irem with Bad Decisions, Hush Hush. Let me just look at the songwriters.
Hush, hush, it's a secret, keeping it hush,
So
hush, c'est
she,
comme ça.
I don't know this person.
Oops,
English,
I
French, and
think we
German.
did it again, a bit impulsive. There's nothing here to defend, cause they don't know it. And if they never know it, it won't be a problem, right? Oh, what we do, cannot ever leave this room.
Very
Keep it
modern
secret, me
feel
and you.
already.
Make bad decisions, can't leave no clues. Oh, we know that we'll be doomed. Keep it secret, me and you. Make bad decisions. Hush, hush,
Hush,
it's a
hush.
secret,
Ooh.
keeping it. Hush, hush,
Hush.
c'est comme ça. Hush, hush, we repeat it. La la la. Hush, hush, c'est comme ça. I like to do the same mistake 3 times. Baby, von mir
Ooh.
aus können wir mehr sein. I like to break the rules, but that's no crime. Niemand kann uns erreichen, we're offline. And if they
German?
never know it, it won't be a problem, right? Right. Oh, what we do, cannot ever leave this room. Keep it secret, me and you. Make bad decisions, can't leave no clues. Oh, we know that we'll be doomed. Keep it secret, me and
Yeah,
you.
okay. Okay, I
Make
like this
bad
better than the other one
decisions.
we just heard.
Hush, hush,
Hush.
it's a secret, keeping it. Hush, hush, c'est comme ça. Hush, hush, we
I like it. Yeah,
repeat
it's
it.
alright.
La la la. Hush, hush, c'est comme ça. Keep a little secret, can I tell you how I'm feeling? We've been
Okay.
making
I mean,
decisions
this,
bad,
it
bad
really depends on the staging for this
can
one, I
you
think.
keep a little
Because
secret?
I'm not
Can
sure
I
how they're
tell
gonna
you
stage
how I'm
this, you know?
feeling? We've been making bad decisions, bad, bad, bad decisions. Hush, hush, it's a
Because it
secret,
feels like a radio song that you would
keeping
listen
it.
to on the radio and
Hush,
stuff,
hush,
but
c'est comme ça.
unlike on Spotify,
Hush,
iTunes,
hush,
whatever you use. But
we repeat it. La la la. Hush, hush,
yeah,
c'est comme ça.
I'm intrigued to see this live because,
Hush, hush,
hmm.
it's a secret, keeping it. Hush,
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 hush.
c'est comme ça. Hush, hush, we repeat it. La la la. Hush, hush, c'est comme ça.
So, hmm That was interesting. I want to give that four. Yeah, that was really nice. Okay, we have three left. Next one is Lusak. Obviously, there's been a bit hype around him. Um, I'm not sure if it's just because he's a returning artist, because oftentimes when there's a returning artist in a national selection, they often get a little bit of an extra love, which is fine. It seems to be in French, which I really like. So let's see what Lusak has this year.
Moi je vis dans un trésor
Ooh,
qui m'étouffe.
subtitles.
La beauté de la cage ne rend pas libre l'oiseau. Donc je me prépare pour un premier
Immediately,
envol.
something different,
Alors
something
ma
interesting with the
folle.
melody and the instruments.
Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire avec ma peine? Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire avec mes chaînes? Entre ces murs je suis resté, je regarde dehors par la fenêtre. Et maintenant, qu'est-ce qu'on va faire avec ma haine? Je rêve de ta douce mélodie, mais ici je suis pris
Okay, let's see what the chorus is gonna be
dans
like.
la folie. Prison d'or.
Oh, okay, we're going hard as electronic rave. What was the title? Prison. Okay. Dora.
petit oiseau au cœur brisé. Dans sa cage,
Oh,
il a
okay.
pleuré.
Okay,
Je n'ai
okay,
qu'une
this
vie,
is
c'était.
something.
Qu'est-ce que je dois faire avec ma haine? De ta douce mélodie.
Yeah, I feel like this would
Oui,
qualify
si je
probably.
suis pris dans ma
Definitely going to the super final in
folie.
Luxembourg, that's for sure.
Prison
Sandori.
dorée.
Dora. Dora. Sandori. Ooh, this
Moi
is
je vis
really
dans un
cool.
trésor qui m'étouffe. La beauté de la cage ne rend pas libre l'oiseau. Donc je me prépare pour un premier envol. En avant, en avant. Prison dorée.
But honestly, this is a song that's I think it's quite difficult on stage to really, bring the same energy because it's like an electronic song, um, similar to like Halo, uh, Real Rave. It can be quite difficult to bring them to live on stage. But as a studio track itself, it works immensely great. It was better than the one before, so I'm gonna give it a 5, but it's probably on the same level as Melusina, which I gave a 4, but it was before kind of knowing what were coming after. Um, ooh, that was cool. That was cool. Okay, Lusak. Okay, Lusak. You wanna win. You really wanna win. Next one is Shirokuro, Eye to Eye. And okay, looks like they wrote it themselves, which is cool.
The day is running, the day is running. Sometimes I feel like there is a mirror watching. The clock is ticking, the clock is ticking. The girl who dies in my head is never paying.
Definitely a different, definitely very different,
Stop the game, I can't stop it. My ghost of
it's
visits
very, there's a
me
big
when I
variety, is what
regret
I'm
it.
trying to say.
I've been fortified inside a current. A white lady saw me, am I the culprit? And eye to eye,
No
should we
subtitles.
cry tonight?
Woo.
Eye to eye, in the dust tonight. In this house we move, in this world we fight.
Okay.
My face is on every shop, but is it true? The time is running to me, but split in two. And how many are there coming for me? I'm the strongest foe that I will ever see. And eye to eye, should we cry
I
tonight?
appreciate it, but it's not really my cup of tea. When it comes to music, it's a little bit too, I don't know, just not what I listen to, you know? And I do appreciate it though. You can appreciate it though, but it's not what I would, press play on, but that doesn't mean that you cannot, appreciate the song.
You dive deep like a fool. What part up in the sea? Why is my brain so cruel? Right up in the sea. What part up in the sea? You dive deep like a fool. You dive deep like
And I guess they do kind of, they have a bigger kind of advantage. That's what I'm trying to say, because their group are trio at least. So there's a lot of solo artists, so that kind of just give them something different that's kind of unique to just them. Um, but obviously, it hasn't really worked in the past for bands with Luxembourg, so time will tell if that's going to be the case this time around. Yeah. Hmm. I This is so difficult. Na, 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 na. If I had to rate it myself, I would give it a 2. Um, so I'm gonna give it a 2, but it probably deserves 3 if you would ask me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you get it. I can see a lot of people seems to like it, so that's good. They're getting some love. Okay, the last song is Steve Steve Castile. Wait, he seems so familiar. I don't know. Steve Castile with Sweet Tooth. And let me just look at the songwriters. Looks kind of English. And Steve Kolkata, I guess that's himself, I guess. Yeah.
I'm the shadow underneath your feet, softening the ground for you. I'm always too proud of you. You're the cherry on the highest tree.
Okay.
Oh, you are heavenly, but always out of reach. You're so sweet, you're so mean. How you kill me, please. Hey, I am a dog. Throw me a
Oh,
bone. Watch
okay.
me
I got
roll
scared.
over for you. Keep
Hmm.
telling me lies, but I hear the truth. You know I got a sweet tooth.
I don't really like the lyrics. You know, I got a sweet tooth.
You're the only breath I wanna take.
I like his voice though. He has a
Wherever
really
you
deep and he
been,
has a really nice
like
like
mountain
fullness to it, if you know what I mean. It's very, you know what I mean. It's hard to describe, but you can feel like his voice. It's very mature and there's a lot of kind of. It's very concentrated. I don't know how to describe voices. Okay, and he can go quite high. Okay, I don't like that. I'm a dog. You know, throw me a bone, watch me roll over. I don't like the dog reference. I just don't like that. I don't know.
you're the main character in all my dreams. See you on the covers of the magazines. Je suis ta nouvelle victime. Are you listening? Hey, I am a dog. Throw me a bone. Watch me roll over for you. Keep telling me lies, but I hear the truth. You know I got a sweet
Sweet
tooth.
too
Kiss me a shot. Throw me a bone. Watch me roll over for
for
you.
you.
Keep telling me lies, but I hear the truth. You know I got a sweet tooth.
I'm gonna give that 2. The lyrics, like, hey, I'm a big dog. Throw me a bone, watch me roll over for you. Keep telling me lies, but I hear the truth. You know I got a sweet tooth. I don't like the kind of playing like a dog reference throughout this. No, that was so weird. That was so weird. His voice, though, really liked his voice, and the overall, like, the song wasn't, like, the melody and stuff was fine, but I just couldn't do with those lyrics. And the melody also wasn't, like, really doing anything new. Okay, that was all the 8 songs. I have 2 standout songs by far, I would say. I would say I have actually there's 4 songs that I really do like, but there are 2 standout. The 2 standout for me are Dares with Melusina and Lusak with Presentore. My favorite one at this point in time would probably have to be Dares with Melusina. Also because I am kind of I'm questioning how Lusak's performance is gonna be live with that type of song, but I really did like the song. So Melusina, Presentore, those are my by far my top two, kind of close neck and neck. And then the two others I really did like were Irem with Bad Decisions, and then Eva Maria with Mother Nature. They were like my number three and four. And the four others I didn't really like. They just were not really my cup of tea, if I'm being honest. But again, this can of course change a bit when we see the songs performed live on the stage, which I believe is in January at some point. Interesting, six songs from the same songwriting camp. That's cool. Okay, but I'm gonna vote for who should win. I'm gonna vote for no, that is okay. Okay, low key, my top four is the top four, and that would probably be my fifth place. You know what? I like that. But that is just what I think. What do you think about the songs for Luxembourg Song Contest 2026? Please have a note down in the comments below, and as always, you have a blast until I see you next time. Bye bye.